Elon Musk's $15,000 Cyberhome is finally hitting the market, and it's turning the housing markets on their heads. Tesla's Cyberhome offers cutting-edge technology, zero emissions, and a price tag that seems almost too good to be true. This will redefine what it means to live and travel, but how can Tesla deliver such groundbreaking innovation for just $15,000? What does this mean for RV manufacturers? Could this even shake up the housing market as we know it? And most importantly, where can you buy one? Tesla's Cyberhome. Known for pushing boundaries in the automotive and energy sectors, Tesla has now set its sights on revolutionizing mobile living. But this isn't just another RV. Tesla's Cyberhome is poised to disrupt a market that has remained relatively stagnant for decades, with little innovation in terms of sustainability, affordability, or design. The usual RVs often come with hefty price tags, starting around $50,000 and climbing well beyond $100,000 for premium models. They're also notorious for their inefficiency, guzzling fuel, and producing significant emissions. Tesla's Cyberhome flips this game entirely, offering a sustainable alternative that's priced to appeal to a much broader audience, including younger, environmentally conscious consumers and digital nomads. Why is this such a big deal? Because Tesla isn't just competing, it's rewriting the rules. This motorhome isn't about luxury for the wealthy, it's about making sustainable, mobile living accessible to everyone. How can Tesla make it affordable? Let's address the burning question. How can Tesla offer a fully electric motor home for just $15,000? The answer lies in their innovative approach to manufacturing and technology. Tesla's gigafactories, located in places like Texas and Berlin, are designed to produce batteries and vehicles on a massive scale, dramatically lowering production costs. At the heart of the Cyberhome is Tesla's 4,680 battery cell, a game changer in energy storage. These batteries are 54% more energy dense and 56% cheaper to manufacture than previous generations. This innovation is key to the Cyberhome's affordability and efficiency. Vertical integration is another secret weapon in Tesla's arsenal. By controlling nearly every aspect of the supply chain, from raw materials to final assembly, Tesla eliminates the middlemen, reducing costs and ensuring consistent quality. But affordability doesn't mean cutting corners. Tesla's commitment to quality and sustainability ensures that the Cyberhome is as durable and reliable as it is innovative. Musk's strategy is clear: disrupt the market with a product that offers more for less. What's inside the Cyberhome? Tesla has a reputation for combining sleek, minimalist design with cutting-edge technology, and the Cyberhome is no exception. Despite its compact size, this motorhome is engineered to maximize space and functionality, offering all the essentials for comfortable living on the go. Inside, you'll find a fully equipped kitchen, a compact bathroom, and a sleeping area designed to accommodate 2 to 3 people. The base model is functional and efficient, but for those seeking a touch of luxury, Tesla offers optional upgrades. Think vegan leather upholstery, wooden accents, advanced climate control, and even Starlink satellite internet for high-speed connectivity anywhere in the world. The Cyberhome isn't just a place to live, it's a statement about the future. Equipped with Tesla's autopilot technology, it offers the possibility of semi-autonomous driving, making long road trips less stressful and more enjoyable. The integration of solar panels and battery storage ensures that this motorhome is as self-sufficient as it is sustainable, capable of powering itself for extended off-grid adventures. Tesla's broader vision. Tesla's Cyberhome isn't just a product, it's a reflection of the company's mission to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. By entering the RV market, Tesla is tackling an industry that has long been criticized for its environmental impact. Traditional RVs are heavy fuel consumers, often getting less than 10 miles per gallon. In contrast, the Cyberhome offers zero emissions and the ability to charge using renewable energy sources like Tesla's solar panels. This motorhome also fits into broader cultural trends, such as the rise of remote work and the increasing popularity of van life. For many, the Cyberhome represents the perfect blend of mobility, sustainability, and affordability. It's more than just a vehicle, it's a lifestyle. Early reactions from industry experts and consumers alike suggest that the Cyberhome could set a new standard for what mobile living can be. By offering an affordable, environmentally friendly alternative, Tesla is poised to transform not only the RV market, but also the way we think about travel and housing. The RV industry before Tesla. For decades, the recreational vehicle industry has catered to a specific demographic: retirees, outdoor enthusiasts, and those with enough disposable income to indulge in a life on the road. While the appeal of mobile living has steadily grown, the industry itself has lagged behind in adopting meaningful innovation. Traditional recreational vehicles have remained largely unchanged in their basic design and functionality, relying heavily on internal combustion engines that guzzle fuel and contribute significantly to greenhouse gas emissions. These vehicles, which often cost between $50,000 and $150,000, are notorious for their inefficiency, averaging fewer than 10 miles per gallon of fuel. The environmental footprint of these vehicles is compounded by their reliance on gasoline or diesel generators to power onboard systems. These generators, while functional, are noisy, expensive to maintain, and far from sustainable. Additionally, most recreational vehicles require frequent and costly maintenance, ranging from oil changes to mechanical repairs. This status quo has created stagnation in the industry. Manufacturers have been slow to embrace electrification, sustainability, or advanced technology. For years, they have relied on a model that caters to a relatively small, affluent customer base. Enter Tesla and its disruptive approach, poised to shake the foundations of this traditional market. How Tesla's Cyberhome stands out. Tesla's Cyberhome represents a radical departure from the recreational vehicle norms. Unlike traditional recreational vehicles that are built on outdated platforms, Tesla's motorhome leverages cutting-edge technology and innovative design to offer a product that is both sustainable and affordable. At its heart, the Cyberhome is powered by Tesla's revolutionary battery technology. The use of the 4680 battery cell, a breakthrough in energy storage, provides the Cyberhome with unparalleled efficiency. With an estimated range of up to 400 miles on a single charge, the Cyberhome surpasses the range of most conventional recreational vehicles while eliminating the need for fossil fuels entirely. This electric drivetrain not only slashes operational costs, but also drastically reduces the environmental impact. While a traditional recreational vehicle might cost 25 to 50 cents per mile in fuel, the Cyberhome's electricity-powered engine operates at a fraction of that cost, approximately 4 cents per mile, depending on local charging rates. Over the course of a year, this translates to thousands of dollars in savings for the average user. Tesla's integration of solar panels and energy storage systems further enhances the Cyberhome's sustainability. By incorporating rooftop solar panels capable of generating up to 2 kilowatts of power, the motorhome allows owners to charge their vehicles off-grid, enabling extended adventures without reliance on charging stations. An optional Powerwall battery with a capacity of up to 75 kilowatt hours ensures that the Cyberhome can store energy efficiently, making it possible to live entirely off the grid for several days. But Tesla's motorhome isn't just about sustainability, it's also about redefining convenience. Traditional recreational vehicles require hours of manual driving on long trips, leaving drivers exhausted and travel plans limited. The Cyberhome changes the game with its autonomous driving capabilities. Equipped with Tesla's full self-driving technology, it can handle the majority of highway driving, allowing passengers to relax, prepare meals, or simply enjoy the journey while the vehicle navigates on its own. Inside, the Cyberhome reflects Tesla's minimalist aesthetic while maximizing functionality. The base model includes a compact yet efficient kitchen, a bathroom, and sleeping arrangements for 2 to 3 people. For those seeking additional luxury, Tesla offers a range of upgrades, from premium vegan leather upholstery to high-speed internet connectivity via Starlink satellite systems. These optional features ensure that the Cyberhome caters to both budget-conscious buyers and those looking for a more premium experience. The environmental benefits of the Cyberhome. One of the most significant impacts of Tesla's Cyberhome lies in its potential to reduce the environmental damage associated with traditional recreational vehicles. The transportation sector is one of the largest contributors to global carbon emissions, and recreational vehicles are no exception. These vehicles, which typically rely on gasoline or diesel engines, produce significant emissions over their lifetimes. By contrast, the Cyberhome is a zero-emission vehicle. Its electric powertrain eliminates the need for fossil fuels, dramatically reducing its carbon footprint. Additionally, the integration of solar panels allows the vehicle to generate its own energy, further minimizing its environmental impact. Tesla's motorhome also addresses another critical issue: noise pollution. Traditional recreational vehicles often rely on noisy generators to power their onboard systems, disturbing the peace of natural settings and neighboring campers. The Cyberhome's silent operation not only enhances the user experience, but also promotes a more harmonious interaction with the environment. Beyond its immediate benefits, the Cyberhome represents a broader shift towards sustainable living. Its design encourages a more compact, energy-efficient lifestyle, reducing the resources required for heating, cooling, and maintenance compared to a traditional home. This is particularly relevant in an era where climate change and resource scarcity are pressing global concerns. Tesla's innovation doesn't stop with the vehicle itself. The company's supercharger network, increasingly powered by renewable energy, ensures that owners can charge their motorhomes sustainably while on the road. With Tesla's ongoing commitment to expanding this network, the Cyberhome is well positioned to support a new era of eco-friendly travel. The market response. The introduction of Tesla's Cyberhome has sent shockwaves through the recreational vehicle market. Traditional manufacturers, many of whom have been slow to innovate, now face a formidable challenge. Tesla's combination of affordability, sustainability, and advanced technology is poised to disrupt an industry that has long relied on outdated designs and fuel-hungry engines. For years, recreational vehicle manufacturers have catered primarily to older, wealthier customers. By contrast, Tesla's Cyberhome opens up the market to a broader demographic. Younger consumers, digital nomads, and environmentally conscious individuals who were previously priced out of the market now have access to an affordable, sustainable option. And this democratization of mobile living has significant implications for traditional manufacturers. Companies that fail to adapt to the new expectations set by Tesla risk losing market share to a brand that has consistently pushed the boundaries of what is possible. The Cyberhome's affordability is particularly striking. With a starting price of $15,000, it undercuts even the most basic recreational vehicles on the market. For context, entry-level models from traditional manufacturers typically start around $50,000, while more premium options can cost well over $150,000. Tesla's aggressive pricing strategy has left industry experts and competitors scrambling to understand how the company can deliver such a high-quality product at such a low cost. The ripple effects extend beyond pricing. Tesla's emphasis on technology and sustainability is setting a new standard for what consumers expect from a recreational vehicle. Features like autonomous driving, over-the-air software updates, and seamless integration with smart devices are no longer seen as luxuries but as necessities. This shift in expectations is likely to force traditional manufacturers to innovate more aggressively, leading to a new wave of development in the industry. The broader impact of Tesla's Cyberhome. While the Cyberhome's immediate impact is most evident in the recreational vehicle market, its implications extend far beyond this industry. Tesla's motorhome represents a new way of thinking about mobility, housing, and sustainability. The rise of remote work, digital nomadism, and van life has already begun to reshape cultural norms around living and working. Tesla's Cyberhome is perfectly positioned to capitalize on these trends, offering a solution that combines mobility, affordability, and environmental responsibility. For many, the Cyberhome represents an opportunity to break free from traditional constraints. It provides the flexibility to live and work from anywhere, whether it's a bustling city, a remote mountain range, or a quiet coastal town. This freedom is particularly appealing in a world where housing costs are skyrocketing and the desire for simpler, more sustainable living is growing. Tesla's motorhome also has the potential to transform how we think about housing itself. With a price point that makes it accessible to a wide range of consumers, the Cyberhome could serve as an alternative to traditional housing for those seeking affordability and mobility. This shift could have significant implications for urban planning, real estate markets, and infrastructure development. The housing affordability crisis. Across the globe, the rising cost of housing has become a major concern. Cities are struggling to keep up with the growing demand for affordable homes, leaving countless individuals and families priced out of the market. In metropolitan areas, home prices have skyrocketed, often requiring decades of savings or burdensome mortgages to secure even modest accommodations. This crisis has only intensified in recent years, driven by population growth, economic inequalities, and limited urban space. Tesla's Cyberhome enters the scene as a potential solution to this challenge. Offering a fully functional mobile living space for just $15,000, the Cyberhome is positioned as a lifeline for those seeking an affordable, sustainable, and adaptable alternative to traditional housing. Unlike static homes, the Cyberhome can provide flexibility and mobility, allowing owners to live and work in a variety of settings without the constraints of rising rents or housing shortages. But why is this such a big deal? For starters, traditional housing options often tie people to one location, limiting opportunities for work, travel, or exploration. With the Cyberhome, individuals can embrace a lifestyle that aligns with the modern trends of remote work and digital nomadism. It's a home that moves with you, a concept that challenges the very definition of what it means to have a permanent address. Cyberhomes and modern lifestyles. As the world adapts to the realities of remote work and evolving cultural norms, the desire for flexibility in housing has grown. More people are embracing the idea of living and working wherever they choose, whether that's a bustling city, a serene mountain retreat, or a sunny beachside locale. Tesla's Cyberhome fits perfectly into this emerging trend, offering a seamless blend of mobility, sustainability, and modern convenience. The rise of digital nomadism is a testament to this shift. Once a niche lifestyle for freelancers and adventurers, remote work has made it a viable option for millions of professionals worldwide. People are no longer confined to traditional office settings, and the Cyberhome provides the perfect vehicle for this newfound freedom. With its compact design, integrated technology, and off-grid capabilities, it caters to the needs of a generation seeking independence and adventure. Moreover, the Cyberhome aligns with the growing van life movement, where individuals downsize their possessions and embrace a simpler, more sustainable way of living. Unlike retrofitted vans or traditional recreational vehicles, Tesla's Cyberhome offers state-of-the-art features that elevate the mobile living experience. It's not just about getting by on the road, it's about thriving in a space that feels like home, no matter where you park it. And this cultural alignment extends beyond younger generations. Retirees looking to downsize, families eager to explore new horizons, and environmentally conscious individuals all find value in what the Cyberhome offers. It's a solution for anyone seeking a more adaptable and eco-friendly way of living. Could this change the housing market? The potential impact of the Cyberhome on the housing market cannot be overstated. With a price point that significantly undercuts even the most affordable traditional homes, it presents a new option for individuals who may have given up on the idea of home ownership. In an era where the average price of a home in many metropolitan areas exceeds $500,000, a $15,000 alternative is nothing short of revolutionary. For urban planners, the widespread adoption of mobile homes like the Cyberhome could transform how cities are designed. Fewer people tied to fixed locations could alleviate housing shortages, reduce urban sprawl, and even lead to the repurposing of unused land for green spaces or communal amenities. Infrastructure too could adapt to accommodate this shift, with an increase in charging stations, mobile home parks, and off-grid living solutions. In rural and suburban areas, the Cyberhome offers the potential for revitalization. Towns that have experienced population declines could see a resurgence as mobile homeowners settle in less densely populated regions. These areas, often overlooked by traditional housing developments, could become hubs for a new kind of community, one that values sustainability, mobility, and connection to nature. The traditional real estate market may also feel the ripple effects. As more people opt for the affordability and flexibility of mobile living, demand for traditional homes could decrease, potentially stabilizing or even reducing housing prices in the long term. Developers may be forced to rethink their strategies, incorporating more sustainable and cost-effective designs to compete with innovations like the Cyberhome. Challenges. While the Cyberhome offers immense potential, there are significant challenges that Tesla must overcome to achieve widespread adoption. One of the most pressing issues is regulatory compliance. Housing and zoning laws in many regions are not designed to accommodate mobile homes as permanent residences. Restrictions on where such vehicles can be parked or used could limit their appeal, particularly in urban areas where space is already at a premium. Tesla will need to work closely with local governments and policymakers to address these barriers. This might involve lobbying for changes to existing regulations or developing partnerships with municipalities to create infrastructure that supports mobile living. Charging networks, designated parking areas, and waste management systems are just a few of the considerations that must be addressed to make the Cyberhome a viable option for everyday living. Another challenge lies in consumer perception. While Tesla has built a reputation for innovation and quality, the concept of a $15,000 motorhome might raise questions about durability and long-term reliability. Potential buyers may wonder whether the Cyberhome can truly deliver on its promises, especially when compared to traditional housing or higher-priced recreational vehicles. Finally, competition from traditional manufacturers could pose a threat. As Tesla disrupts the market, established recreational vehicle companies may respond with their own innovations, potentially narrowing the gap in pricing, technology, and sustainability. However, Tesla's brand loyalty and technological edge give it a significant advantage, positioning the Cyberhome as a leader in this new era of mobile living. Autonomous motorhomes and the future of travel. One of the most exciting possibilities for Tesla's Cyberhome lies in its potential integration of autonomous driving technology. Tesla has long been at the forefront of developing self-driving technology, with its autopilot and full self-driving systems already available in its cars. The integration of these systems into the Cyberhome could completely redefine travel as we know it. Imagine a world where your motorhome drives itself, freeing you from the need to focus on the road for long stretches of a journey. With the potential to handle up to 95% of highway driving autonomously, the Cyberhome could make long-distance travel far more relaxing. Passengers could enjoy the journey, take in the views, prepare meals, or even catch up on work, all while the vehicle takes care of the driving. This level of autonomy could have significant implications for both travel and living. It might change how people think about vacations, business trips, and even commuting. No longer would you be tied to a rigid schedule of stops and driving hours. Your motorhome could take you to your destination while you relax, sleep, or enjoy your day. This convenience could become a new standard in the travel industry, making traditional forms of transportation, like flying or taking the train, seem outdated in comparison. Moreover, the autonomous nature of the Cyberhome could also reduce the need for traditional real estate. If your home can move with you wherever you go, the need for a fixed property becomes less relevant. This could result in a radical transformation of the real estate market as more people opt for mobile living arrangements that offer greater freedom, flexibility, and sustainability. What comes next for Tesla? As we look ahead, it's clear that the Cyberhome is more than just a product. It's a platform for Tesla to expand its reach and influence. By entering the recreational vehicle market, Tesla is not only creating a new product, but also setting the stage for future innovations that could transform other industries. The integration of Tesla's electric powertrain and energy storage systems into the Cyberhome could provide valuable insights for future electric vehicles and other Tesla products. For example, the advanced battery technology used in the motorhome could influence the design of upcoming electric cars, or even the development of other forms of sustainable transportation. The lessons learned from building a mobile, off-grid home could lead to even more breakthroughs in energy-efficient design, smart technology, and autonomous systems. As Tesla's footprint continues to grow, we can expect the company to expand its impact in new ways. Tesla's commitment to sustainability and renewable energy means that the Cyberhome could be just one part of a larger ecosystem of products designed to reduce humanity's carbon footprint. The company is already investing in solar roofs, energy storage, and the development of cutting-edge technologies like the Tesla Bot. These innovations will likely influence how Tesla approaches other markets, including the future of urban living and smart cities. In the coming years, the integration of autonomous technology, renewable energy solutions, and mobile living could reshape not only how we live, but where we live. Tesla's Cyberhome is a glimpse into this future, offering a sustainable, flexible, and eco-friendly solution for those who want to live more efficiently and consciously. And if Musk's vision comes to fruition, we could be looking at a world where mobile homes are more than just an alternative, they're the norm. Impact on the real estate, and the introduction of Tesla's Cyberhome could be a game changer not just for the RV and housing industries, but for the real estate market as a whole. As more people choose mobile living over traditional home ownership, we could see significant shifts in demand for urban housing. The need for affordable housing options could decrease, particularly in areas where home prices have been artificially inflated. This could lead to a reduction in housing prices, especially in cities where the demand for fixed location homes has long outpaced supply. At the same time, mobile living could lead to the development of new infrastructure in both urban and rural areas. New types of mobile home parks, off-grid living facilities, and charging stations would be needed to support the increasing number of people opting for mobile homes like the Cyberhome. Local governments could work with companies like Tesla to develop new urban planning strategies that embrace mobility and sustainability, offering a more equitable distribution of housing resources and reducing the environmental impact of sprawling urban development. The long-term effects of this shift could also influence the way communities are formed. As people embrace a more mobile lifestyle, the traditional notion of community, bound by physical proximity, could evolve. Virtual communities based on shared interests, lifestyles, or values might replace the need for geographic closeness. These new forms of social networks could bring people together in ways that transcend physical location, creating a more dynamic and fluid sense of connection in the modern world. And there you have it, the revolutionary $15,000 Tesla Cyberhome is not just a motorhome, it's a glimpse into the future of sustainable living, mobility, and technology. So what do you think? Could this be your next big travel companion or even your future home? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.